Let me ask you now about Israel and the Prime Minister's visit. You're going to attend the speech?
Yes, I am going to attend.
Is that a provisional view, or are you absolutely going to attend?
Well, I'm going to go. I'm going to listen quite respectfully. I'm not going to jump up and down, which is likely to be the posture in that room. I am very concerned by that speech. I went to the speech in 2011. I didn't believe it was helpful then, and I don't believe it's going to be helpful now. I hope that the Prime Minister will address what he believes will happen if there is not an agreement, or if there is an agreement between the other nations, including the big powers, Russia, China, UK, France, Germany, and it's just the United States that's doing this. What happens then to sanctions if we were to put on additional sanctions and the rest of the nations would not abide by them?
I'd like to have you listen to something. Charlie Rose sat down last week with the National Security Advisor, Susan Rice, and here's what she said about the speech.
Okay.
There has now been injected a degree of partisanship, which is not only unfortunate, I think it's destructive of the fabric of the relationship. Destructive?
Well, I think it is. A lot of crockery, as Aaron Miller said, has been broken, and that's true. The basis of the relationship, which is a support for an independent state of Israel, a Jewish democratic state, will remain. There's no question about that. But I think the full-page ad in the New York Times yesterday is really beyond the pale. And this is what breaks...
Why beyond the pale? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Susan Rice in a position as if she condones genocide. That's the impact, with the skulls next to her face. And she's the president's national security advisor. You may differ with her, but there's no justification for an ad like that.
Was there anything, using the word destructive, John Kerry mentioned that Prime Minister Netanyahu had supported the war in Iraq. Is the administration escalating this a little bit too, for a relationship that has to exist after the speech?
I don't think so. I think it's getting escalated on its own. And we'll hear what the Prime Minister has to say. And the speech in 2011 threw out a lot of harsh red lines, would not accept what had been accepted all along the 67 border with some trade of land. So he threw out the gauntlet. If he throws out the gauntlet again, I'd like to know what they intend to do if there is not an agreement.
All right, and we'll all be watching. Senator Feinstein, thank you so much. We'll be back right in a minute.